Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on over. Hello, Lynette. Let's see who's here that wasn't in our members only. Hello, Marcia. How are you doing tonight? Hello, Elizabeth. And hello again to everyone else. I'm so happy that you're here tonight and that you came on over to this one too. Hello, Jen. Okay, Kimmy, that's good. That is quite all right. And for any of you that have not watched it, you need to watch Kimmy's giveaway video. She is giving away some fantastic prizes. So make sure that you go watch and leave a comment so you'll be eligible to win something. Hi, Nana Amy Saves and Odette. Hello, Jason. Glad you're back too. Jason, what have you been doing with your kids on a Saturday? Oh, well, good, Kimmy. Hey again, Tara. Hello, Mary. Lisa Williams. Yeah, sometimes those are the best Saturdays. You know, when my kids were little, that's when you had cartoons on Saturday mornings, and so that's what they would from the time they got up until noon, they were occupied with that stuff. So I didn't have to worry about that on Saturday mornings too much. Well, I'm glad you made it, Buck. That's pretty fast. I'm glad you're here. Hello, Agape Book Club and Paper Company. Hello, Jermaine. How are you tonight? We've had kind of a rain off and on today, but it's been real dark and cloudy, but it's not cold, and that's the good thing. Hello, Gretchen. Yes, Jason, I can do that. I've slapped that one a couple times myself. Let me do that. Let's see. There we go. You should be a mod now. Did that work? Oh, well, good. I'm glad you decided to do that, Buck. Oh, did you, Lisa? I didn't know that. Let me do it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, last Saturday night we had a couple of those. Well, I started to say idiots, but I hate to call people names, but under my breath, I'll say it. Oh, that's okay, Lynette. We're going to give a couple of things away in this live too. So hopefully you might win something over here. But we miss you over there too. Hello, Carmen. How are you tonight? Yeah, you might. Oh no, Jermaine. Someone else in the members live was saying that their power was out. Oh, did you have a bad week, Mary? I'm sorry about that. Okay, Lisa. Lisa says she's crossing her fingers and toes for the giveaway. We'll have a couple giveaways tonight. We'll let a few more get in here, and we'll do the first one. Oh, that guy last week. Yes, last week it was pretty bad. Hopefully, it won't be as bad this week, but you still get them. And I just ignore what they say and just try to zap them, or one of the mods do. You're better off just not answering them, even though it's hard not to sometimes. Oh, it's windy there. It's been cold and rainy here a lot today. Hi Tina. I talked to my daughter yesterday. She had been at the school setting up her classroom because school starts week after next, but she didn't say anything about it raining or anything. Hello, Yvette. Hello, Susan. How are you tonight? Oh, I don't either, Angela. Just to purposely aggravate people. That just doesn't make any sense to me. But you have people out there that are like that, that get kicks out of it. Oh, it's hot in Miami. Yes, that's great, Mary. I was Mary had told me that yesterday, and I told her, well, I got a surprise too because I got a letter from the Tennessee retirement telling me that my retirement was going up. It's not by a whole lot, but it's a little, and I was pleased about that. Every little bit helps, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, Odette, I've got a grandson that is, he goes to the University of Central Florida there in Orlando, and he's in Orlando. And then my oldest grandson is in Sanford right now doing completing an internship with Duke Energy. I couldn't think of it, but he finishes up this Wednesday, and he'll be going back to Tallahassee to finish up his last year for his second degree. He's getting a second degree in electrical engineering. So they've both have been in that area this summer. Well, Nicholas has been there. He stayed. He went to school there. He was spent. He'd done his second year this past year, and then he stayed and was doing summer also. Oh, does she, Buck? Well, that's where my middle grandson goes there. Yes, Odette, I bet you and Lisa are pretty close. Oh, good, Susan. Now, my daughter is right outside of Tampa. She is just a little bit west of Tampa, right outside of Brandon. Thank you, Kimmy, for reminding everybody about the live. Yeah, he has loved. This was his second summer of internship with them, and he enjoyed his first summer the best. He absolutely loved it. but this summer he didn't enjoy the area that they put him in working. He didn't enjoy it as much as he did last year. But he says the same thing, that they are a really great company. And they even had him last year during the school year. He worked from them uh, online all year, but he said that this year he's not going to do that because he's going to have such a big load of classes, so he's not doing that this year. Hi, Jeanette. How are you doing? Thank you. This is an oldie but goodie. Oh, are you buffering? I haven't even noticed it buffering. Lisa, I bet the way that everything else has come back, I bet you that he will get that back too eventually. I'm praying that he does, but I believe he will. Oh, are you down around Sarasota? Isn't that where the Mennonite and Amish area is there? Yes, I hope so too, Lisa. Oh yeah, that's where I am too. Um, about JMU. And okay, I said when you first said that a minute ago, I thought you meant in Florida because there's a section down there where they live too. But you're in Virginia. You're just a few hours above me in Virginia. Yes, Lisa, I'm still praying for your grandson too, honey. I really feel deep in my heart that he will get it all back. As well as he's done this far, I just really believe he will. Hello, Heidi. How are you tonight? Okay, let's go ahead and do our first giveaway. Then we'll do our Saturday night saving, and we'll do another giveaway before we get off tonight. The very first thing we're going to do, I know that most of you saw that I had made these cute little savings scratcher books, and I'm going to give one of them away tonight. We have this fall one, and it consists of 8 pages, and it has the gold stickers, and each page is low in numbers of 1 to 5, so nothing is going to be wild and spicy out there. And each one is a an envelope of its own, so that you can let me see if I can get this one open here. It's an envelope. Each one of them is also an envelope, so you can put the money in. But I have this one that is for fall, and every page is a fall shop. That's the fall. And then this is the Halloween, and these are all Halloween shops. All 8 pages, and they have the black stickers. This is the Christmas shops, and each one of these is a Christmas shop, and it has the silver stickers, and each one you will save $160 with. So anyway, I'm going to give a one away tonight, and I'm going to let you have your choice. You can have either fall, Halloween, or Christmas. So, and I made a mistake when I gave away one on the members live, and I showed the number. I'm not doing that now. Okay, so we will do 1 to let's see, we have 4. Let's do 1 to 60, and we'll give one of these away tonight. And like I said, you can have your choice. Okay, let's go. 1 to 60, and I'll try my best to catch it. Okay, we've got a winner already. We've got a winner that fast. And it is Odette's Budgeting, number 24. Congratulations, Odette. That was fast. And you just have to tell me which one you want. That was quick. Okay, congratulations. Just let me know which one you want. You want fall, uh, Halloween, or Christmas? Oh, you're welcome. Okay, she says fall. Okay. Well, congratulations. And we'll do another little giveaway in just a little bit. Yes, I guess she really wanted it. She was really fast with that. Oh, I'm sorry, Pat. I don't, it's not buffering on my end. I don't know. Usually, if it's buffering here on my laptop, where I'm watching it just like you guys are, I can see the circle going, but I haven't been seeing that tonight. And we don't have bad weather tonight. It's cloudy, but it's not raining or anything. Not, it's not storming. Well, is everybody prepared to get kids back to school? I don't have any kids to get back to school, but I know a lot of people do. My daughter is, she teaches kindergarten and she's getting ready to go back. And my granddaughter's going to be a senior this year, so she's getting ready too. I don't know why it's doing that, Susan. Yes, you are, Jason. Are they looking forward to going back? Mine are grown too. I mean, I don't have any little kids here at home. And for the past several years, if you guys have heard me talk about DJ, which was the little boy that lived with my son for a while, for the past for several years, Guy and I would buy his clothes to go back to school and his school supplies and stuff. And usually his mother would kind of hit me up when it'd be time for that. Um, with just little things. DJ would like to come up, that kind of thing. But it would be because she wanted me to buy school stuff. But this year I haven't heard from him. We don't know what's going on with DJ, and we're kind of really worried about him. And she hasn't contacted me either, so I don't know. Kind of worried. It's not like him to not want to come up and stuff. But anyway, so I've missed not getting anything this year for school. Oh, there you go, Misha. Yes. My sister, she used to be so glad when school would start. My younger sister, because she didn't have children of her own, but they had a ton of foster children, and they had one son that they've adopted. And she would be so glad when it'd be time to go back to school. Oh, well, that's good, Odette. 4 months and you'll be finished with nursing school. Good, good, good. Yeah, Yvette, when I was a kid, we didn't go back to school until after Labor Day, but they go back now, first part of August. Oh, they don't want to go, Jason, but you're ready to kick them out the door. Oh, they've already started, Mary? Gosh, I think here they start maybe next week, not not this coming week, but the week after. And I know in Florida, where my granddaughter goes and where my daughter teaches, they start back not this Monday, but the next, the 11th, I think she said. Yes, congratulations, Odette. Oh, you still have a couple of younger ones and grandchildren. My grandchildren they're grown now. We still call them the kids. If Guy and I are talking about them, we'll say the kids. They're not kids anymore. Okay, what did Jeanette said? I get excited to do the emergent emergency kits and school supplies. Buying clothes is a headache because they're so picky. Oh, I know how that is. Yes, I do remember that. Oh, they start this week, Buck. Buck, are you in Kentucky or West Virginia? And in North Carolina, Tina says they don't go back to the end of the month. Yes, Odette, you could easily get with Gretchen and Lisa. They're both kind of close to you. I know what you mean, Angela. I miss it. I miss going and buying school clothes and school supplies and all of that stuff, but I don't miss spending that money. Oh, okay, Buck, you're in Indiana. I don't know why I was thinking you were in Kentucky. I don't know why I thought that. I was born in Indiana. I'm a Hoosier. My parents lived in Indianapolis when I was born. Me and my younger sister. Yes, Odette. When I came down in the first part of June, I met Gretchen and Lisa. We met at a Red Robin there in Orlando. If I had known you then, you could have joined us. And Michelle Berry also joined us. And Gretchen brought a friend, and Michelle brought her husband. My husband came, and my granddaughter and my daughter came. We had a really good time. Wish it just could have been longer. I know that a lot of people have been doing the back to school savings, but I really haven't been doing any because I don't need it. But well, it's that way here where I live too, Buck. There's not a lot of excitement. Although right here in our city, they are having this huge baseball game between the Braves and I don't remember the other team at our racetrack tonight. And when Guy and I went to breakfast this morning, we were amazed at how many people were in Perkins. And we said, why are this many people here? And then it dawned on us. It was people going to the ball game today, and they had stayed at the in the hotels close to where Perkins was. So every once in a while, we have some excitement here, but most of the time, it's not. We don't participate in it anyway. Yes, Tina, it is a year-round thing. It is a year-round thing, buying school supplies. Now I just buy school supplies for myself. These are my school supplies. I go down the office aisle and the school supply aisle, but every time I go to Walmart to see if there's anything new I'd like to have. Well, I don't. Never had the opportunity to live right where my grandchildren were either. Pat, because when Amy got married, she was still in college. It was their senior year in college, and when they graduated, they moved directly to Florida because my son-in-law had done an internship down there, and that company wanted him, so they moved down there and lived for 9 years. Then they moved up here to Knoxville, which we were thrilled about because they were only about a couple hours away, and we got to see them at least every 2 or 3 weeks. And either they would come here or we'd go there. But they lived there for like 5 years, and then they went back to Florida. So I've never got to live right where they were. The closest was from here to Knoxville. Yes, it is a good time, Angela. Actually, yesterday I was at, was it yesterday? Maybe it, maybe it was Thursday. I don't remember, or Tuesday. No, it was Wednesday. I went to the grocery store on Wednesday. I went to the Walmart, and I did go check out all the school supplies because that is a good time to get them. Yes, you are. Jason is zapping them really, really quick. That's the way you have to do it, Pat. It is, school supplies and school clothes are so expensive. Well, that was nice, Tara. Well, Annette, right now they had a really nice set of the the Sharpie markers. I think they were $8, and you got about a dozen in the pack. Right now, while they have school supplies out. Yes, that's true, Buck. That'd be a good idea. Jeanette, my daughter likes Target the best too for school supplies. That's where she goes. Oh, okay, Odette. Odette says she's posted a fundraiser for her grandson who is in soccer. My oldest grandson played soccer, and my middle grandson was a hockey player. And then, of course, Alex, she's is a swimmer, and she rows. She's on a rowing team. This year, she is the captain of the swim team, and she just was thrilled about that. That's true, Pat. Okay, Buck said that the spiral bound subject books are 35 cents at Walmart. You can't beat that. Okay, you purchase a popcorn package and he receives half the proceeds. Okay. Guy and I are big popcorn eaters. We eat, especially in the winter. We will eat popcorn a couple nights a week. We'll pop a bag and just split it into bowls. We do that a lot. Yeah, when my kids were going to school, you just had to buy school supplies, which was, paper, pens, pencils, that kind of stuff. And then the teachers usually wanted, Kleenexes and glue sticks and things like that. Now you have to buy these expensive calculators and earphones and like he said, the wireless mouse and all that. My kids, of course, didn't have to have that stuff. So I can't imagine what parents pay today. And even laptops. When they get into high school, they've got to have a laptop. It's true, Angela. Don't buy it if you don't need it. Well, that's what happened to me today because when I was over there and I saw those other markers and that thought, oh, that's a really good price. And I was looking and I thought there was only one color in it that I did not already have. And I said, nope, not going to do it because I would love to have had that color green, but I'm not going to do it just to get that green. I know we didn't need those things when I was going to school either. And Jason, here they get Chromebooks, but it's really only in elementary that they get the free Chromebooks. They don't really get them in high school. In high school, they're kind of on their own about when it comes to a computer. Yes, that's true, Angela. Usually they'll have, the Clorox wipes on it and Kleenex and glue and all that kind of stuff. Because I know for DJ for several years now, I've bought all that stuff until this year. And of course, now he's going into high school this year. Oh, well, that's good, Donna. I know my daughter, her first year of teaching kindergarten was last year, and she spent a lot of her own money. And even this year, she's doing that. I know, Angela, that's true. But even when my kids were going to school, I had to buy that stuff because the schools do not pay for that stuff. And if the parents don't send that stuff, then it comes out of the teachers' pockets, which is not fair. Yeah, they do, Lisa. They have to buy them themselves. The school, I think, I also have a niece that teaches sixth and seventh grade math and science, and I think she said they give them $100 to buy supplies for their class. Anything over that, it comes out of her pocket, and she spends a lot also. Yeah, they get the Chromebooks here, but it's only through elementary school. I know it's really not fair, Odette. It really isn't. I told my daughter that. I said, "Why are you having to buy that? Does the school not supply those things?" And she said, "No, Mom." She said, "If I want my kids to have that or to learn, something from using these, then I have to get it." But she says eventually she will have all that stuff on hand and won't have to buy some of it again. Well, that was nice, Misha. Yeah, because Jason, there's a lot of kids' parents who can't afford to buy that extra stuff. No, it's not much, Kimmy. She said they get $100 to spend on supplies for their class. That's not going to buy much at all. Oh, well, that's good, Donna. Well, I know even when my kids were going to school, and it's been a long time, even then, we had to do the Kleenex and the cleaning wipes and glue and all that stuff. I had to go buy all that stuff even then. And it is rough on some parents. Some parents can't even afford to buy their kids new clothes to start school with. So it's hard for them to buy that extra supplies. Oh, well, that's good, Odette. Yes, they do, Kimmy. Parents are on the list that you'll pick up. I don't know about all the Walmarts, but here, Walmart will have has a little podium thing set up right as you come in the door when it's school shopping time, and they will have sheets in it from all the schools in our area and the grade, and you just go and pick up the sheet from that school and the grade, and it gives you a list of everything that's on it, and the Kleenexes are always on it, or tissues. And that's true, Jason. It is. It's hard on some people. We never had a problem buying that stuff, but I know that there's a lot of parents who couldn't afford it, and especially if you have more than one child. Somebody that's got two or three children in school, how do they do that? Well, that's very nice, Jeanette. Yeah, Walmart does that here, and it's really nice because I know when I was buying DJ supplies, I would just go over to Walmart and pick up that list. Yes, Kleenex and Clorox wipes are usually on there. The thing about it, Lynette, if you donate it to the school, that doesn't mean that the classrooms is going to get it. I'll just tell you. You'd be better off if you know someone that is going to that school to donate to that teacher in that classroom than rather than give it to the school. Oh, they do here too, Angela. I know the bank that our bank, they have signs up where they're doing a backpack um, drive where you buy a backpack and fill it with school supplies and take it there. I know, isn't that the truth, Buck? That's true, but those are on there. The Ziploc baggies are on the list. Yeah, that's what you should do, Lynette. I wouldn't give it to the school because their classroom probably wouldn't see that money. That's what our bank is doing, Heidi. You take a backpack full of supplies and you drop it off at the bank, and they're going to be donating them. Yeah, that would be a good idea, being able to adopt a student like the angels on the Christmas tree. That's true, Donna. We have a lot of schools around here where that's the way it is, especially the schools downtown. And usually, once they get to high school, Buck, it's mostly the subject notebooks and pens, and of course, that's when you get into the more expensive stuff like the calculators and that kind of stuff. But they don't need all the other classroom stuff. The subject books and stuff like that is when you have more of that up in high school. But anyway, kind of glad I don't have to do that anymore. I miss it and I don't miss it. I miss going and doing the shopping and stuff like that. But done, been there, done that, and I'm done. So I think Amy told me that Alex actually got the boys' hand me down calculator that they had in high school because they got new ones when they went into college. And then I think last year they ended up having to buy her a new one because something happened to it. And she said, they are not cheap. Buck. Oh. Buck, you are crazy. I know it is. The Walmart here had school stuff out probably a month ago. They started putting it out. Hello, Terry. How are you tonight? Okay, there you go. You got to save some money tonight, didn't you? Because on the August calendar, twice this month, I put that you saved $3 if you came into my live. That you had to save $3. Oh, you missed the before school shopping? Yeah. Oh, okay, Donna. I guess that explains the Ziploc bags. I didn't really know what the Ziploc bags were for either, but I had to buy them for DJ. Thank you, Lynette. Hello, Kathy. How are you tonight? Okay, good night, Lisa. Thank you. And yes, you can either call me or text me like we were doing the other night, and we'll get all of that worked out. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Okay, Terry says that her guy graduated and she doesn't have to do that anymore, but she picked up notebooks for 25 cents each. Yes, that's a good deal. I really didn't know what the Ziplocs were for, Angela. I knew that I had to buy them, but I didn't know what they were for. Okay, good night, Odette. Before we lose any more, let's go ahead and do our last giveaway. Okay, and this one we are giving away this cutie patootie, which says my favorite season, and it is a fall one, and it is a $50 scratcher. So we'll go ahead and we've got 23 people here now. We'll do 1 to 50, and let's see who's going to win this one, and I'll watch for the number. Okay, go. Okay, we've got a winner. We've got a winner. It is Terry Gross. It was 44. Congratulations, Terry. Make sure that you email me your address, okay? Put your name on the back of this. We are all four giveaways tonight that we've done. The winners have been just Johnny on the spot, just right away. Okay, congratulations, Terry. Yes, you got here just in time. Oh, okay. Let me go up and check, Lynette. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. I'm going to go all the way to the top and come down. If somebody else was first, I don't want to miss that. It's 44. Okay, the first 44 is Terry. I don't know if she pronounces it Gross or Grossy. Terry was first, and you were second, Lynette. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. There was 12 numbers between you all. That happened to you last week too, didn't it? Oh, Terry, I think that went out. I sent one out Friday. I bet that was yours. I made a daily dollar on Friday and took it to the post office. I bet that was yours. Unless you've ordered it yesterday or today. Any orders that came in yesterday or today, I have not done yet. But everything else went out Friday. Okay, and Belinda said 44 also. Well, Terry beat all you guys to it. Oh, you bought it in September? I mean, December? I'm sorry. Was totally not getting what you were saying. You were saying your address. Okay, I will go look. I know what you're saying now. Okay. I thought you were saying you had just bought one. Okay, I'll go look. I'll go back to December and I will find it and I'll get your address there. Okay. Hello, Kimberly. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Have you had a good day today? I'm so sorry, Belinda, that you're lagging. I don't see it buffering on my end. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, good night, Kathy. Yes, we'll be back here next Saturday night. Oh no. Did you order something for me that you didn't get, Angela? I'm so proud of myself because in my daily dollar so far, I haven't taken any money out of here. I have all the money in here starting in January. So I'm anxious to see. Well, I could actually add it up because of the days of the month, but I'm hoping I can leave it in here until the end of the year. I'm hoping I won't have to get into it for Christmas, but I don't know yet. We'll see how that goes. No, I did not. Oh, I'll tell you something else we haven't done. Two things. We haven't done our Saturday night savings. Today we are doing our very first sunflower in August, and I'm putting $5 in mine. Some are saving the 5, some are saving a different amount. But in mine, this will make $150 now. So I'll put that in there. And then Mary was asking me about my emergency binder. Mary, I'm only putting $5 in tonight. I have so many challenges going that it is getting hard. I'm getting harder for me to put big amounts in here. But I'm putting $5 in it tonight. So I'm having to do some of these bigger amounts, just coloring off a little bit at a time instead of coloring in the whole square. And that's okay. Okay. I have started on some of my other challenges, like the money hog and my little randomizing. I've got some little challenges in there that I'm designating for emergencies. So as we finish those, I'll be putting more in here. Good night, Jason. Thank you so much for coming. We're getting ready to get off of here in a few minutes. I know it's hard to believe. Agape Bookshop. Agape, can I ask you what your name is? I hate calling you Agape, and I'm not sure that I know what your name is. Oh, you're not leaving yet. Oh, you were saying good night to Jermaine. Okay, good night, Jermaine. Okay, good night, Pat. We'll see you. Uh, we'll see you this week when you. I'll talk to you this week when you're watching videos, but we'll be back here next Saturday too. Oh, okay. They're trying to kick Jason out, Buck. Okay, it's Greta. I've seen several people saying, calling somebody Greta, but I didn't know who Greta was. So I'm glad to know that. Okay. Well, I just knew the Agape Bookshop, and I didn't know what her name was, but I did hear people saying Greta, but I didn't know where to put that name with. Well, it's good to meet you, Greta. I've done several challenges with your name on it, but I didn't know what your real name was. That's true. Jason's taking care of all the loonies tonight. Oh, I didn't know that Andrew put out a new Money Hog game. Okay, with Money Hog, you have, 1 through 6, and you pick 6 things that you would like that money to go to. Anyway, you roll the dice, and the first number that wins in that row gets all of the money. Okay, like I will just tell you this about tomorrow's video. I played Money Hog today in tomorrow's video, and number 6 won. I filled in the number 6 first, so number 6 got all of the money. That's the way that it works. Now, Mandy's budgeting journey, she put out Money Hog first. And first, I got her little Money Hog, which is the one I use now. And but I went to her Etsy shop and I bought the big one. Well, the big one was just too much for me because with that one you could put in 20 some dollars a week, and I just couldn't do that. So I went back to her little free one, and I can handle that one much better. But I do love Money Hog. I keep telling myself I'm gonna quit Money Hog for a while because I've been playing it for a long time. But then Sunday comes, and if I have a little bit of money left, I go ahead and play Money Hog because I really like it. And the categories I have in mind are, oh, well, I can just tell you, I've got my book out right here. The categories I have for Money Hog are emergency, loan, medical, travel, appliances, and self care. And if whichever one of those win, I put the money in here. I have the categories like with a little dashboard and a little clip on it with a number. And once it gets to $25, then I take it out and put it over in that particular sinking fund. And that's the way I do it. Everybody doesn't do it like that. That's just the way I decided to do it. I think a couple of weeks ago, I got emergency up to 25. And so I went ahead and I moved that money over to my emergency binder a couple of weeks ago. I think I made it $30 and put it in, but that's where that money come from. Yes, that's really what it is, Angela. The last number hogs it all. Like um, I reached the bottom of 6 first today, So the number 6 got all of the money. That's true. I'm addicted to Money Hog. I keep telling myself I'm gonna quit it for a while, and then I'll get to the end and I'll have a little bit of money left. And I thought, oh, I'll go back and play Money Hog. Oh, you're talking to me, Mary? It's not easy. It's just that I have the things the way I've got the things divided up in my binders, and I have certain days I do certain ones. Of course, now on Mondays I've changed that up a little bit. I'm doing what I'm calling Mix It Up Monday, and there are like 2 or 3 challenges I'm doing every Monday. But then one Monday I might do these challenges, the next Monday I might not do those, and I'll do these others, and just to try to make it a little more interesting. But if I didn't have it divided up and doing them on certain days, it might be harder. But sometimes I do stretch myself a little too thin money wise. That's one reason why it takes me a little longer to finish challenges than it does a lot of people, because I can only do a few dollars at a time in each challenge. But that's the only way I can do it where I can record every day. I know, but I have so many different shaped paper clips. Oh, do you like the way I'm changing up Monday? Yeah, you just kind of don't know what's coming at you on Monday. I might do something this week, and next week I'm going to do something different, and then I might go back to the other the next week and add something different. That's the way I decided to do it, just to make it a little more interesting. Oh, thank you, Misha. Okay, Kimmy says she likes the Sunday and Friday videos. Well, Friday's going to be changing just a little bit, Kimmy, about the middle of the month. I'm going to change over to my fall binder. So Friday's going to change just a little bit. Yeah, you'll get to doing it, Buck. And Buck, I love the challenge that you put out today. I'm doing one like that now on Sundays. It's kind of like that from Gentle Charm Budgets. And also, I've got one from Donna Power by Creativity. That's a card one. And as soon as I finish the one from Gentle Charm Budgets, I'm going to start yours. I just love it. No, I think I did it on Wednesday, Jesse. Did I not? I hope I did. I usually do the birthday binder on Wednesdays. I think I did it. I'm going to have to go back and look. Thank you, Tara. I love watching yours every day, too. Oh, thank you, Mary. Okay. Yeah, I do the birthday binder on Wednesdays. Wednesday is my holiday day. That's when I do Christmas savings, and I do my birthday savings that same day. And I only do $10 a week into the birthday binder. Oh, okay, Buck. Usually what I'll do when I'm out here working on orders, I will have my laptop sitting over here to the side, and I'll have uh, different ones, videos playing while I'm working. Okay, you know what, Jesse? I will go back and check, and if I didn't, I'm gonna need to double up this coming week, because um, I've got to do that $5 in 2 envelopes each week. I did forget it about a month ago. I know, but I thought I did pull it out and do it this week. I will check and make sure. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Jeanette, trying to kind of change things around just a little bit. I've been kind of doing the same thing since January till now. So I was trying to spice up Mondays just a little bit, and then I'm going to be changing Fridays to fall challenges and try to work in some new stuff. My only problem is having this to do that with. That's why it takes me longer to finish stuff sometimes than a lot of people. Buck, I just have an HP. Let me see if it. Mine is an HP Envy Photo 7855, and mine is probably 3 or 4 years old, but it does good. I don't have any complaints with it. And now that I've said that, something will happen to it. I hope not. Yeah, HP's what I've got too. But it's a good one, Buck. I've not had any problem with it at all. And I do have the I get my ink from HP. I join that monthly subscription with HP on my ink, and they can actually see when I'm running out of ink, and I get more ink in the mail. I don't have to go buy it because that's a lot cheaper. Yes, I do the Instant Ink program. Well, Buck, I really think you'd be happy just with this HP. It's not an expensive one, and I've not had any problem with it, and it's been really good. I know I'm afraid I'm jinxing it, Angela. What I would like to get right now, what I do for labels, I buy my labels from Amazon, and there's two labels to a page. But I saw this really nice little label printer over at Walmart, and you can get 500 labels in a box, and they're like smaller than the bigger ones that I use. And I would kind of like to get that little label printer. Uh, I think I do have Windows 11, Belinda. Last year, if you all remember, my computer broke down on me, and I had to go buy a brand new laptop, and I had to get the newest Windows on it. Mine's pretty good on the ink too, Tara. Um, they usually send me a box. Sometimes I'll get two boxes. Most of the time, it's just one box, and it might be two to three cartridges. Yes, I love the Instant Ink program. The ink is so much cheaper. I can go get one cartridge over at Walmart for what the Instant Ink program costs me, and they send me ink when I need it, color and black. I'm trying to think where I got my printer. I'm thinking mine might have came from Walmart actually, but I've had it. I think it did. I think I got it at Walmart, but I've probably had this one about 4 years, but I had one just like it before that. Oh, well, that's good, Buck. This little label printer that I saw over at Walmart, I think it was $89, and then the labels were cheap. They were like maybe $5 to $10, something like that, and you got 500. But then I was telling God that I said, but the ones I'm using work okay. They come, I think you get about 100 labels for $10 or something like that. Yes, and that's another thing. That's true, Jason. At Walmart, you get the cartridge that is the small cartridge, and it's like $27. With Insta Ink, they send you the large cartridge, which it is a lot more ink in it, and I pay like $30 a month because I do the 700 sheet plan, and it's $30 a month, and they send me several cartridges a month, so it's a lot cheaper doing that. Okay, Belinda said she recently subscribed for the paper. I saw that, Belinda, that they have a paper subscription too. I need to check into that. I don't know if they have the kind of paper that I use though, the cardstock that I use. I think I looked once and they just had regular paper. Yes, actually they do, Buck. They have it. They have a little plan that's just like $7, $7.99 a month or something like that, and it's just for like, I don't know how many sheets it is, but it's not very many, and then it goes up. And I've had to raise mine up. I started out with a lower one, then I raised it up, and then I raised it up again. I think right now I'm at a good spot because I do a lot of printing. Oh, okay. Can you not just get a new, Belinda? Can you not just buy a new Windows program without having to get a new laptop and just install the new program? A yardstick. Guy says I can't talk without my hands. Yeah, I think I was at the 300 sheets, Misha, and I kept going over. And if you go over, you have to pay extra. So I raised it up, I think, to 400, and then I just ended up just going. And actually, I've went over a couple times on this 700, but I really think that I'm good now. Right now, I've even got some extra because they do give you the rollover. So I've got a lot of rollover too if I go over. So it's okay. That's what I thought, Belinda. I didn't think it was cardstock because I was thinking that I did look once. Um, is what Windows only? You're talking about the printer, Buck? I would think that printer would work with a Mac or Windows. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Jason. That it wouldn't matter which type of computer that you had. Oh, you can't use the new. I see, Belinda. Yeah, you pay an extra dollar for every 10 sheets you go over. Oh yeah, I think what I use for scratchers, I use. Hmm, hold on just 1 minute. Okay, for the scratchers, I use 110 pound of it's hammer mill, and it's like a thicker cardstock. I have another 110 pound that I also get from Amazon, but it's thinner. It's thinner than the other 110, and it's a different brand, and I use it for anything that I'm going to laminate. So 110 pound works good for me. Jeanette, that's always the way. The ink is always more expensive than the printers. It's really weird, Angela, because in the hammer mill, the 110 paper is a lot stiffer cardstock than the 110 pound in this other brand. But I like the thinner brand for anything I'm going to laminate. So I buy both kinds. Yeah, Buck, I have a couple of reams too of the just regular 20-pound paper, but I don't use it a whole lot because for all of my challenges that I print, I use the other two. I was getting the 110-pound at Walmart, Tara, and it came just at 150 sheets, and I was getting it for 572, I think it was, and they raised it to 897. So I looked on Amazon, and I could get it cheaper. I could get like a 300 sheet pack for not much more than that. So I went ahead and switched to getting it from Amazon. Oh, do you like it, Mary? Good. Mary got the Christmas Advent calendar for December that I made, and I'm going to start it in December. Well, Angela, I'm telling you, the Hammer Mill cardstock is a thicker, heavier, better filling cardstock than any that I've tried. I like it for my scratchers, but I like the thinner 110-pound, and I don't know why since they're supposed to be the same, but they're not. I like it better if I'm going to be laminate something. Yes, there's certain things that I'll just print on regular paper too, but I just don't print challenges on the regular paper because of coloring them. If they're things you're going to color or mark them with your pen, regular paper, it kind of goes through it. Belinda, Nina is the one that I buy the Hammer Mill 110-pound from my scratchers. I buy the Nina brand from Amazon, the 110-pound, and it is a little bit thinner. You can do them like this, and you can feel the difference. But I like both of them, and I use it for things I'm going to laminate or things that I'm just going to be coloring on, like this right here. Just for instance, this challenge right here, this is the 110-pound Nina brand. But this is the 110-pound in the hammer mill. And you can see, you can even hear the difference. Yeah, Mary, I was getting a cardstock at Walmart and it was 572. And even when it went up in the store, it was still 572 online. So for a long time, I was going over there and getting it. And when I would get up to the cash register, I would show them when it was online, and they would let me have it for that. But then they changed it online, so I couldn't do that anymore. If you're going to if you're going to print that out and you're going to be, marking on it, I would get a card stock, and I'd probably get 110 card stock because you don't want it bleeding through. Regular paper, it's going to bleed through when you write on it. Hello, lovely budgets. How are you tonight? But if you're not going to be doing a whole lot of printing, Buck, I would just get it at the Walmart. Hello, Marie Angelina. How's the weather where you are, lovely budgets? Yeah, but I would, if I were you, Buck, I would just go to Walmart and just buy a pack of cardstock just to have on hand for yourself. Okay, Donna says she gets her cardstock at Target and it's $10 for 250 sheets and it's 110 pound. Yeah, I wouldn't bother going and buying a whole lot because if you're just going to use it for yourself, you're not going to use it that often. So, oh yeah, it includes rain here too. It includes rain here too. Yeah, if I didn't make them to sell them, Belinda, I probably wouldn't make them for myself either. I would probably just I buy from other people too, even though I sell some. But I wouldn't make scratchers if I didn't have an Etsy shop. I'll probably print too much. Yes, she's in Hong Kong. I knew that she was in Hong Kong. And thank you for visiting us from Hong Kong tonight. I really appreciate it. There you go, Terry. That's a way to go too, if that's what you like. I've not been to Hong Kong either. I actually the only places I've been outside of the United States, I have been to Canada, I've been to Mexico, and Guy and I went on a cruise, down through the Caribbean. But that's as far as my traveling outside the U.S. has gone. I was telling Guy today about Andrew's plan about living on a cruise ship for 2 or 3 years, and he said that he loved the cruise that we went on and he would love to go again, but he didn't know if he could handle that. Yeah, I haven't been to Asia at all. I've seen I've seen quite a few black and white challenges out there, Belinda. Ooh, that would be cool, Terry. If I could pick a place that I would love to go to, I would love to go to Scotland and Ireland and Italy. That's the three places that I would really love to go see. Yes, the cruise ships do come into Hong Kong. That's for sure. My daughter, she's a kindergarten teacher, but she's also has a little travel business, and she's booked several trips for people over to Japan and Hong Kong and around that area. There you go, Belinda. Angela says that she's got a black and white challenge of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Maybe you could grab it. Okay, well, you guys, I guess it is 9:21, and if any of you are planning on going on over to Jeanette's Journeys live, and it's only less than 10 minutes now, about 8 minutes, I need to let you go. I don't want to hog all the time up and take away from her. So I will go ahead and let you guys go so you can go over there and have some fun. She likes to play games and things, and everybody has such a good time at her live. So I hope that you'll go watch her. And I appreciate you guys being here tonight. We will do this again next Saturday night. And Jason, I appreciate you for running off the crazies tonight for me so much. And I will see you uh, next Saturday night here and also in the morning for Sunday Playing with Friends. And always remember, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.